16th.
The sport missing fan. They should be giving us those.
Right. Well, yeah.
They should be in the pouches.
Well, no.
Save the date. Max Greenline Family Day, August 16th. TRIMET employees. I think I'll skip that one.
I probably won't be in Iowa then.
I'm not particularly excited.
My mother has
by putting what I set up on your site, some of the drivers aren't going to like me because I know.
There's not that many people. There's not that many drivers actually don't really watch that. There's not that many drivers that are computer technology savvy. There really isn't. That stuff is.
They get tired of listening to Al.
Yeah, they get tired of it, man. They go, who's that guy? Turn him off.
Listen to this, Al. I gave 3 reasons, and the third reason I gave is the reason I really am least concerned about, because I'm not one of these paranoid,
the terrorist thing.
Yeah, I'm not one of these guys that lives.
Well, there is another.
Oregon
there is another reason.
Who is still paralyzed with fear over 9/11, whereas and voting for George Bush because we got to protect it. Whereas all the people in New York City voted Democratic even after 9/11 because they're smart enough to realize.
They know that.
Bullshit. But I put that. So my top 2 reasons are saving money and global warming. But maybe the third reason, some of these conservative drivers that
they'll respond to that.
That's right. Maybe
there's a lot of these drivers too that are just like.
But I don't even know if they would.
Whatever Lars and Rush has to say.
I know they're right there behind them. It's like they're against themselves.
I know.
They're against their own
corporate media
self. They want to put themselves out of it.
Pumped them up to think that they're a big shot. They got a steady job, so they, taxing the rich. Well, that might be me. No, I'm sorry, Mr. Bus Driver, making 50, 60, maybe 70,000 a year.
No,
you're not the
rich.
You're
not quite there yet.
You got to be up around 300,000-400,000 to start getting one out of that. You cannot make that here as a bus driver.
I think these guys to think that I'm one of them. They don't tax me. Man.
I think to make some of these, invest in some of these hedge funds and stuff like that, you have to have like net worth of over $500,000 or more.
Right, that's correct.
Just to even get into.
They won't even open an account for you if you don't have that.
So
nobody that is sitting at these tables is
some
part
people
of that class.
Sold some of their cars out here. They might be able to raise
that's the big charade that they pulled.
They've got everybody. They've got everybody fooled.
These working class people, like some of our coworkers, to believe that taxing the rich hurts them.
There was a book I read a few years ago about. It was called Whatever Happened to Kansas or something like that. This guy,
it sounds familiar.
He was originally from Kansas, and I kind of forgot about this, but 100 years ago, Kansas was the home of the populist movements and all this. It was the most liberal place in the world. And then they talk about these places now that the people are making, maybe $10 an hour at the most, working in these horrible meat packing plants, with virtually no benefits. And of course, once you're hurt, they just basically figure out a way to get rid of you.
Once you can't produce capital for them,
and they all vote the Republican ticket because they think they're the ones.
Well, this all started with Reagan, and hopefully it's unwinding now. I don't know. People are pretty stupid still. A lot of stupid people.
Yeah, I mean, Obama, I think, has done a lot to reverse the the mainstream.
He hasn't done anything. He looks good, but he hasn't actually done anything.
No, but what I mean is, like, I think he's the first Democrat since pre-Reagan that had people are like willing to go along with, even if they don't understand everything. Because he's charismatic like Reagan.
Yeah, but he hasn't done anything. None of his policies are changing.
Until the health care plan gets passed.
He's trying to do something.
But his health care plan's not.
But now they're waiting till fall.
Because you have moderate.
Well, hopefully these guys.
Well, those Democrats are not of any. They're just as bad 60, as the Republicans.
So
they got 60. They should.
They could pass everything, but they're not doing it. They won't even close Guantanamo. Okay, right.
Well,
the Iraq war is still going. They're not going to get, all of it was lies, just like all of, it's just, they make a lot of promises and nothing happens.
I believe Obama has sincere intentions. He should have been tougher on the bankers, but I think he can go back to that and still get some harsh regulations that are hopefully.
Well, you can get it, but they're all paid off.
But I think
the whole Congress is owned by these people, man.
Well, that's the problem.
They're all their buddies. They have dinner with them. They're talking just like we're talking now. That's what they're doing with their buddies. They're talking just in a group, saying, "Oh man, what do you think? We can't let them do this to us. We got to keep our wealth." Okay, yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
It's the same deal. No, I mean that's what's going on. The same thing that's going on.
Well, that's what's going on with healthcare
different levels
right now.
Right. Well,
they're just people, but they're going to vote for their own self-interest. They're not going to vote for us. They're going to vote for their self-interest. That's what you do.
No, these
there's no populism.
They're bought off by the corporations.
Yeah, and a lot of these people own stocks and all of these things. These guys that are in Congress are millionaires themselves.
Well, these are the industries.
Yeah, they're all millionaires.
Pretty much have to be.
The industries that are running and ruining America are the military weapons builders.
Well, military industrial complex, of course. That's our #1 export, though, now.
Exactly.
Well, that's but see, they just shut down the F-22 program.
Right.
It was a $2 billion program.
That's $2 billion.
Obama didn't want it.
It's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
The Pentagon didn't want it.
It needs to be like $200 billion. Now you're talking real money.
$2 billion is $2
I mean,
billion.
a billion here, a billion there. Pretty much
money,
talking real money. Here's that famous quote.
The military didn't want it. Obama didn't want it, and it still almost passed. Even John McCain got up there and was against
because it was the contractors and the corporations that were going to.
They're going to get the money, and that was going to get passed through the constituents.
But you had Democrats like Chris Dodd getting up there and saying, we can't cut this funding off. We'll lose jobs. Yeah. It's like, Chris Dodd, use some creativity. What did they do in World War II? They converted auto plants to weapons plants. Convert
weapons plants to something else.
This plane that nobody wants, convert those plants to making high-speed trains, something that employs people for the rest of their lives. Yeah. When you build high-speed trains, you move people, you put people to work every day for the rest of their lives, keeping those trains running. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I know. We all know that, but we are just dumb bus drivers.
Let's hope something gets done.
But you're going on vacation, so. Well, it's kind of a vacation.
Oh no, this is an actual vacation. This is a real vacation.
Okay, good.
And then the other industries are the oil companies, the oil and energy companies, and then the health insurance companies, and what's the last one, Ross?
Free standard operating procedures.
You got the health insurance and big pharma.
Right. I mean,
and then there's one other.
Notice how there's nobody here tonight.
Military, the weapons,
pharmaceuticals,
medical, and there's one other one. What is it?
I don't know.
Medical, oil, arms,
weapons, and then there's one other one.
There's the prison industrial complex.
It used to be the automakers, but I don't know if we can call the automakers. Used to be a pretty big lobby at one time, but
I guess it's those three.
Banking.
Okay,
we're getting out of here. He's a young activist.